We've got a reversal of liberal lunacy on college campuses. Florida Atlantic University wants to make its entire campus a free speech zone. Joining us, a student from that university, Bethany Bowra. Bethany, obvious question to start things off. Whose side are you on in this?
I am on the side of the students who are fighting for their speech, Stuart.
Okay, so you don't want these special zones, these safety zones. You don't want that.
No, we don't want that. And it's a consensus on FAU's campus that 91% of the student government passed a resolution to say that we don't want that. So this is the first step that I've seen that we know of, that a school is actually taking steps towards fighting for their free speech and for their right to stay away from safe zones. This is the first one that we've seen.
Look, we think this is a wonderful thing. We think that free speech is under attack on college campuses across the country. We've wanted to see an administration with some backbone stand up and say, not on this campus, this is free speech. This is a university.
Right.
So are you telling me that most of the students at Florida Atlantic University are in support of what the administration is doing?
They are, and this was a student-led effort, and I think that's what makes this so great, is that 91% of our student government, which represents more than 33,000 students who attend FAU, voted to pass this resolution. So it's now going to administration, who will then be able to decide if they want to act on this resolution or if they're going to ignore it. But this is something that FAU students started, and it's something that they want, yes. Okay,
now, usually, almost always, it is the left which is demanding these no free speech zones, these safety zones. What's been the reaction of the left on your campus to what your administration has done?
They're completely supportive of it. FAU is actually a school that both political sides actually get along very well. So it hasn't really been that big of an issue, but everything that's been happening, both sides have supported wholeheartedly.
What's so special about your university that both the left and the right can agree, hey, let's have free speech? What's special?
You know, I think it's just students actually coming together to say that they want to change. I don't think it's so specific to FAU, because I think this can happen all over the country. I think this is just something that FAU is starting, and it's something that we stood up and said enough is enough. We don't need safe zones. We don't need to be babied. We actually want to be able to be offended. We want our right to be offended, to be protected on our college campus.
Wow, this is just like a revelation. Yeah. This is manna from heaven for us. I mean, it's wonderful stuff. Can I ask you your politics? I don't. Are you on the right or on the left? Where are you?
I'm on the right.
You're on the right. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Fix your IFB. That's the
fixing my earpiece.
Yeah, that's
there
very
we go.
Good. Okay.
There we go. We're good.
Trump, Cruz, or Kasich?
I'm honestly not a fan of any of them.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that. Say it again.
I'm not a huge fan of any of them, if I'm being completely honest. I don't think any of them are actually talking about the issues that young people need to hear about and really care about.
What issue do you want to talk about that you care about?
I want to see these candidates talking about reforming college education and reforming the way that we pay for college education, talk about the economy, talk about how we get people back to work. And this campaign has been dominated by drama, and it's been dominated by certain people instead of talking about ideas. And I think that's what's turning a lot of college students off to this.
Well, we'd like to hear more from you. We're out of time, however. Bethany, thank you very much for joining us. You can come again anytime.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
Thank you so much.
Sure.